Hello traders, welcome back to another scalping session. Today we're doing Ethereum and we're trading this yellow rectangle, which is Thursday, November 13. 3-minute candles. This is all in hindsight, so just be careful with your own money. It's not financial advice, but it's my journal. So going into today, we had Tuesday was large movement range, basically big range here. Um, we can expect some movement to both sides going in here. So for my session, the analysis was that we have made a new high and a new low, so we're trending upwards. So at this point you could draw something for a uptrend. So there's no trades here. Maybe there's a lower high here. If you want, I think it's a little bit too far up for my liking from the EMA. But I'd say we push up, we break, and we make a new high here. My cat is very annoying right now. I'm just gonna pause for 1 second. Yeah, turned out she just wanted attention. However, we get kind of rangy here. So here to say, yeah, we make a new high and even a new high here. So at this point we can move it. We got a first entry. And not a second entry here, but we get it. We get it here, so I say you could take this. I'd be quite careful here. It's not the best bar. So I'd rather go short. We do get a great opportunity to do so, but we know that the range is... We don't really know... Do we know that it's a range? It's kind of not, right? But I'd draw a range like this, right? Then you get your first entry, second entry. This one I'd rather take much more. Oh, there goes my cat down. Again, sorry. But this one, you know, obviously we can target here. Target the lower parts. But it does get quite rough here, but once we see this, I mean, obviously here you're getting ready to exit for a loss, obviously, but uh, it's really some toppy movement here, because it doesn't really go down to the rangy part. It leaves a lot here, and it doesn't push up. This is kind of classic sell-off. Let's get this break. If it pushed up here and we got a lower high like this, we'll probably take it. Cannot mark it, so we can't take it, but it's a new low here. Break up. This one is decent. If the bar was just a little bit more up, I'd mark it. Well, actually, I'm very tempted to mark this for a small 1-to-1 scalp. Could even get out of 1.5, but I'd say I'd go for a 1-to-1 or something. A little bit over to cover the commissions, right? And extra fees for entering and exiting. But this is a trade. There needs to be some pullback after this major movement. Now we don't know how much, but what I see that I didn't draw is this, right? So what you get is, so the downtrend played out, we have an uptrend, it breaks, first entry, second entry, it's bad. I mean, the bar needs to have kind of a little bit of the opposite. Like this is better when we entered here, it's better. This is a little bit too weak. I mean, maybe you can take it, but because you're expecting uh, a new high before another uh, another push down or another market structure. And I mean, you can probably take it. It's risky when it's a weaker bar. Um, but yeah. However, we do get a new high and it triple tests here. Some people can find these trades. I rarely find them, but you can take them because see the same reaction 3 times in a row, and it's a good bar compared to the previous bar for the short. And if this was green, this was red, I'd go for a lower high here. Just plummets down. However, we do have a really nice setup here. First entry, second entry in one bar. These are one of the highest probability you have. You've had an uptrend played out, and now you're getting the downtrend to play out. Let me just... And the volatility picks up here. And the volume picks up as well. Not on that bar, but on the bar after that, so this was great. And if you leave for you can leave for, I don't know, you can leave for like almost two here. If you exit because of this first green bar, somewhere in the middle of that maybe. But easily, if you just follow the 1.5, you can easily get it. It's a perfect trade, one of the better of the day, I'd say. Well, there are many trades, depending on how you trade. But you kind of get a new high here. It's quite hard to get that right, but it is a uptrend, down, uptrend. And this it's quite hard. I wouldn't say that you can. I mean, first entry, second entry fail. Maybe that is a trade, but then you have to realize that this was a break of this small. So break here, a new high. You have to realize that. That is crucial here. And then there is a first entry, second entry long failure. That is it's a decent bar. To be fair, it's good, and this would be the only thing you needed for the day because you can easily get this right. Easily. But when there's this small of an entry bar, I sometimes go for 1 to 2. And especially after this bar, you can be like, yeah, let's see how it moves. But again, if you go for a 1 to 1, you get it easily because you don't have to go through this that you give so much profit back on the next bar. But it's up to you. This is just my preference, 1.5. It's my preference for high win rate. But he moves. Sometimes you leave for a runner. And what can you say really? Well, you kind of went to the highs of the previous day. It really starts overall to move down. I don't know, can you see a bigger pattern here? Well, if you follow this, you know that it breaks, you know that it wants a new low here. But I don't know, I don't like the bigger trends like that too often. It happens sometimes, but it's rarely that trendy. But as the sell have begun, we got a really trendy day. So here we are, and we have this big of a sell-off. We don't have a new low yet. This is the new low actually. So you know what? Yeah, we only broke it. And maybe this was the new low. But once I have this, I know that I can keep selling most likely. I'm gonna find this channel here, right around here. Oh, it's a double. Right around here, and I see that it kind of goes here. First entry, second entry short. It is aggressive. It is aggressive. I'm just gonna mark it. You can't take it. But you also have to think about there's news here, or this was supposed to be news, but there were none. There were some speak about not lowering interest rates this year, like worries about that. So around this area, there are some macro news, so I'd rather not touch it. But you can still draw like trend channels if you want coming out of it or coming into it. I don't know. There's not really anything. So this is just quite messy. You see big bar spike in volume. And then we have another sell-off. So I don't know what I expect here, but this could be a new low. First entry, second, not the second entry really. If this was red, I'd take it. There's basically no recovery, guys. So this is at the point like you get so many new lows, then you have to realize it's probably only gonna be short for a while more. So then you can be a little bit more aggressive, in my opinion. And I think I took something along this way. I took some trades in the downtrend here, 2 or 3. Even though the setups weren't really that great. If it's trending, you get a lower high like this. It's only first entry, but it's decent enough. You kind of have to point out new lows all the way here, because there are no recoveries whatsoever. But finally you get the 2 legs up. It's hard to draw this one, but it's a 2 leg up. Oh, Jesus. New high. Get instant reaction. Not a good lower high in my opinion. So that's basically it. It's not much. I wanted more trades really. There's like 1, 2, 3. for trades, not... I mean, you could take these as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... I don't know, it's quite a bit of trade, but obviously I made a huge sell-off yesterday. And now it's still like... Oh, it's not great. But we'll see, can we recover? Just looking at the 1 day here. It's looking dire. It's not good. Do have a second entry short here. Maybe already had it, but it's kind of trending as well. So there's a second entry inside this larger trend. Yeah, it's hard to trade crypto for longs now. Ever since like September, mid-September, I guess, yeah. It's been really, really bad. But again, look at crypto. You have almost 100% here. Right from bottom to top, you have 100% on Solana. In just, I mean, 3 months or so. And then you have an even 2 months to get, you know, minus 80%. It's rough. It's why you can't really just hold and pray. We do have some really nice resistance here around this area. There's a lot of interest, so maybe on Solana we can maybe dip down to that, or actually got to my attention that Sui actually can freeze everything. And I remember this time last year, god damn, it was such a big run for Sui. But I'm probably never gonna trade it because they can freeze everything. We got some news today as well. PPI, retail sales. But yeah, Sui also had, you know, it's only twice tested or so, but I think anything could spike a big catalyst, and I mean, Sui can make in just, I don't know, it's just a few days. It's a month, 150%, so, oh, sorry. We have to be really careful going ahead, so we can't really just rush into this, but yeah, we'll see what happens. We are in a huge downtrend now, at least. We broke it, maybe made a new low here. I mean, you could argue for it. Just like here, we broke, got a new high. This is a sell-off. We break, get new low. This is really a new low. So maybe, guys, or it could push further, but this is the general rules, right? Do the same here. It breaks, we get a new low, and we get another low. But this is kind of like in the same low. It break, we didn't even get in, we get back, we get down. So I'd say maybe sooner rather than later we can look for longs. But yeah, take it easy, guys. With your trades, don't risk more than you can afford to lose. And we'll see you in the next video.